Hey honeys, happy Earth Day and welcome back to our farm. So it's been 1 year since we did a farm update, and in last year's video we showed you our farm for the very first time and walked you through our morning routine. So in today's Earth Day special, we decided to go ahead and walk you through the newest additions and areas to our farm and show you our evening routine. So our evening usually starts off in the flower/rose garden. So this area is the newest addition to our farm, and we built this area as a gift to our daughter. We've had this in mind for many years now, but we decided to go ahead and finally complete it this past year. We've planted probably 30 to 40 different varieties of flowers, plants, and roses from all over the world. We love to come out here with a cup of coffee in the evening and just kind of wind down from our day. We love to check on all of our plants and see what flowers have been blooming. So this is one of our newest blooms right now. These are David Austin roses. This is probably my favorite plant in the entire garden right now. These roses are imported from London, and this is our first bloom on this plant. I am so excited to finally see what these look like in bloom. We do have some more of those coming in soon, so I'm really excited about that as well. But I would say the garden is probably my favorite, most relaxing area of our farm. So moving on from our garden area is our pond area. So this is the retention pond for our property. It is a functioning retention pond in which during wet season, all of our heavy rains from hurricanes or whatnot will drain into this pond, and it will fill to the brim. But right now it's been kind of dry, so the pond is low and a little bit murky. Mind you, there's a lot of wildlife right now in the pond. Tons of turtles and fish are currently in there at the moment. So one day I was just kind of looking at the pond and taking in the coconut trees and palm trees that surround it, and this idea came to me to kind of turn this area into a beach themed oasis for our property. So I had my husband truck in some sand and we decided to create a shoreline, and the kids love to come out here in the evening, play with the sand, or sit in the hammock and read a book and just enjoy the good weather. Now we're headed back to the nursery in the vegetable garden area to check on things. You're gonna see all this building material on the right. That's actually our barn that will be getting put up soon, but for right now, all of the material is just dropped on the property. And coming up on the left-hand side, you guys are already familiar with our chicken coop. It is still standing and going strong, but we may have to move it in the future once the barn gets put up. And to the right of us, you see our chickens. This is our flock of chickens that is coming in for the night. They've been roaming all day, and in the evening, they start to congregate around their coop right before they go in at sundown, and we just have to lock them up for the evening. So the last time that we filmed, I was in the process of building this vegetable garden. So we built it, and I actually still have not planted the entire garden yet, but we planted a little quarter of it. We have all kinds of vegetables growing here right now. A lot of vine crops. We have some pumpkin and cantaloupe and watermelon. Everything's kind of overgrown at the moment, but they are flowering and will produce fruit soon. I have some tomato plants and we have beans. We also have some carrots that went down as well. These are actually some of our first peas coming in, so that's really exciting. We also have a huge turnout of radishes. It's so many radishes, like we can't even possibly eat this many radishes, so we're able to share them with family and friends. But yeah, we have tons of stuff growing here at the moment, and I'm really excited to go ahead and plant some more as well. So now that we're all done with the vegetable garden, we're headed out into the nursery to go ahead and check on the fruit trees for the evening. We just like to check to see if we have any ripe fruits or if we have any kind of maintenance that needs to get done on the trees. We do have 2 groundskeepers that maintain the nursery during the week because it is such a large-scale job. It is quite a bit for just myself and my husband to maintain. So they do a lot of the picking and they do take care of the plants during the week for us, but we do our due diligence and walk through our property to go ahead and make sure we know what's happening with our fruits and plants during the week and weekend. So mango season is coming up and our mango trees are starting to bear mangoes. We do have a lot less crop this year than last year. If you watched last year's video, you could just see how much crop there was available, but this year there's a lot less, and that's just part of the game when it comes to farming and raising your own crops. So now that we're all done checking on the nursery, we just check to make sure that the chickens have all gone into the coop for the evening. We just have to lock it up because they pretty much put themselves in every single evening. We lock them up because we do have coyotes that are predators around here. Usually my sons handle this in the evening, but now that we're all done, we're headed in and we'll do it again tomorrow. We really hoped you enjoyed spending the evening on the farm with us. We wanted to say Happy Earth Day again and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!